Here I got another setup here for a swing trade. And this one turned out to be an ETF, believe it or not, Kathy Wood's ARK Innovation ETF. And, she gets a lot of heat lately, but you could see we're looking at the weekly chart here. Uh, Her ETF's been basically trading sideways for quite a while, and just recently broke out, and looked like it wants to continue to break out. So let's take a good look at this and examine this further. Okay, you can see here it's been trading sideways for quite a while now, and it has a channel line and downward, kind of a bullish channel or a flag, and it recently just broke above it and trading above it. So that's a good sign here. The momentum has been positive, except for this little short time period right here when it dipped down. But after that, it recovered and stayed above on the RSI 14 weekly. Now, normally I don't swing trade too much the ETFs, but this one's an interesting one. So let's see, have an idea of what's in it. So I'm going to expand on this. So hopefully you'll be able to read this. And it has companies like Tesla, Roku, Coinbase, uh, Rublix Corporation, PLTR, the Hood, and Shop, CRSP, and SQ. These are the large holdings here. And and this is on the sector side here. So she's holding about 23%, mostly in the technology sector, 20% in the healthcare, 10%, 19% and the consumer cyclicals, and 19% also communication service. So these are pretty good sectors here to be in right now. So let's dig down further and see on the daily now. So here we go on daily. If I can get this right. All right. Okay. So it's looked like it's doing two things. It has trading within this channel here, down sloping, which usually is bullish, and it's also trading sideways within this square here. So now it looks like it wants to get ready to break out to the upside. It's already broken out of that downward sloping channel. So let's take that out of the way so we could see this better and zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put the entry here if it closes above, uh, if it can manage to close above before the end of the day, above that price range here, 62.33. And let me change that to show that it's a buy. And then also, next thing is the risk, one candle. And we're going to put that stop loss right there. Here we go. And so here we have it. And let's just take a look at what kind of risk. So a risk of 3.8%. Okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. If I could keep it under 6 or less, that's better. 4%, that's even better. Okay, now the most important thing is what's the upside on this thing here. Now you can see it's for a beginner here, it's kind of hard to guess where you're going to put your target price here, or are you just going to wait till it gets to the moon and then stop? But let's get realistic. So what I use is a 3 ATR method. So I'm going to turn on the ATRs and see what the average true range on this is: 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so here's something that's more realistic. That gives us a target here. Not, some people would want to sell up there, all of it, or at least take some profits here and move your stop to break even. All right. In my case, I like to take the whole thing and move on to the next stock. All right. And let's see, what is our potential reward? That is an 8.8. Okay. And let's just make it easy. Just put this here and line that up here. So we're looking at a 2.5 risk to reward. So that is good. That's within my parameters of swing trading. And so again, if it could trade above this here and close near the end of the session, that's great. I'll take the position and hit this. Use this as my target. If it closes below it, now the thing is on the stop loss, I don't put a hard stop because there's lots of times they do stop hunts, especially if my stop loss. At least my mental stop loss is right at the bottom of the wick. Many times it pierces it and it resumes back up, and it keeps me in the trade. So that's just a technique that I use. All right. So use what works for you, but that's what worked for me. Okay. All right. That's it. Thank you.